Okay, in class we talked about dilations, and in class we had a fixed point on the outside of a figure, and we had two figures. This is the pre-image, and we're going to try and find the image. So the scale factor is a half, so we need half the distance. So if I was to draw a line from A to P, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to draw a line from A to P. Then if I measured that, okay, that's at 6. So half of 6 would be 3. So right here at 3, I'm going to put a little dot there, and then I'll move the line because that are the ruler so that I can actually put it on that line. So there's my 3, and that's going to become A prime. So then I'm going to go to B. I go from the fixed point, and I go to B. Go from the fixed point, go to B, and I draw a line. Then I measure that line. Right about 8. It's a little off, but it's right about 8. So I want half of 8. So 8 divided by 2 would be 4. So I need to measure 4 on that. Well, it's right about there, but I don't want to put it above the line. I want to put it actually on the line. So I'm going to draw it on the line, and I'm going to call that B prime because we're trying to find our image, so we need to put our primes. And then last but not least, I'm going to do C, put that there, and then have my fixed point. And then I'm going to measure that. That's about 5. So 5 times 1/2, that would get me 2.5. Like 5 over 2 gets me 2.5. So I measure this. So about 2.5. So between 2 and 3, right here, put the dot there, and then put it on the line, and call that C prime. Then you connect the points. Let's see. There we go. Ooh, that was a little off. Sorry about that. There. Looks a little better. So there we have it. We just drew a scale factor of 1/2, a dilation, well, it's really a reduction. We did a reduction, not an enlargement, of the triangle ABC. So down here, I want to do, oh, I forgot to name the point, from the fixed point P, X, Y, Z, but I have a scale factor of 3. So that's going to be an enlargement because that is bigger than 1. So we're going to do an enlargement on this. So we're going to do the same thing, but I'm going to give you a hint, boys and girls. Go ahead and make the line really long, okay? Go ahead and make the line. And you could use a pencil. I'm going to do that at first. I'm going to use a pencil at first. Make it really long. I totally went way off, way up there, okay? Why am I doing it in pencil? First of all, I like to do all math in pencil, but what if I make a mistake? So here we go. Now we're going to measure. So how far is it? And you want to use the millimeter side or the centimeter side. So it says 5. Okay, so we're doing this by 3. So if I have 5, I'm going to multiply that by 3. I would get 15. So that means I have to go all the way up this until I get to 15, which is right here. I'm going to put that little dot right there. Okay, so my little dot's right there. And then that would be X prime. Oh, and then look at this. Oh, that's not good. I did not realize that I did that. Look at this. I'm like almost right across from it, but I'm still going to make it long. Still going to make it long. Okay. Oh, I didn't really go see. This is why you use a pencil. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? Let me do this real quick. Yes. Did you see your teacher just erase it so that she can do it just a little bit differently? I'm going to bring this down here and make this Y. And you know what? I'm going to leave Z up here. So I just changed the original picture. Is that okay? Yeah, it's my picture. I can change it. Okay, so I changed it just a tad, just so that it's easier to see how to do this. So again, I'm going to put this on here and this on here, and I'm going to draw it like this. Okay, then I'm going to make sure I'm using my centimeter side. And from here to Y is 4. I'm going to take 4 and I'm going to multiply it by 3. That gives me 12. I'm going to come here out here to 12. Right here. And I'm going to call that Y prime. Then I'm going to draw a pencil line from here to here. I just randomly picked space. So, oh, look at that. That's like 5.5. So 5.5 times 3. Okay, I don't know that off the top of my head. So 3 times 5 is 15. I carry my 1. That's 15, 16.5. So I need to go out to 16.5. So here's 16, here's 17. So it would be halfway in between. So right here. And that would be my Z prime. So now all I have to do is draw my triangle. And there you have an enlargement of 3.